Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the long ball beasts and the expansion era boomers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Popped him up. Schmidt is over and he puts it away for the first out. And now here's a look at Tony La Russa's lineup for the visiting long ball beasts. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cal Ripken goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. 2 out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Oral Hershiser takes the mound for the Beasts today. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Moment now to have a look at Tommy Lasorda's lineup for the expansion era boomers. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Griffey racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. We've played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Oh, and 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Frank Thomas stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Frank Thomas is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with the breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Two and one to Piazza.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Ripken takes it in, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Eddie Murray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Junior. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jim Rice will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Striding in, Roberto Alomar. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Schmidt has it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0. High pop-up. Sandberg has a play, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Down the third baseline. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Thomas is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robin Young. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that. Pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another chance? Mike Schmidt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Jones, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate. I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming.
Goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he just misses with a curveball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Striding in once again, Mike Piazza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Striding into the box, Andre Dawson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this two-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Gary Carter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number one. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Popped him up. Gwynn is there, and he has it for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tony Gwynn. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how to.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Chipper Jones would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So striding in, Chipper Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he fouls this one off. Gwynn at third, Ripken on second, Griffey Jr. at first, 2 out in the inning.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Reggie Jackson, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Ready once again, Mike Schmidt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys isn't playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Eddie Murray will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. 0-1 count and the pitch. Back up the middle. Alomar gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Ready now, Frank Thomas. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Sandberg is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Mike Piazza. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Gonzalez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Reggie is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Jim Rice. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Quinn sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Ripken gloves it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Sandberg. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skied into very shallow right. Quinn is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 1-2 now. Two and two to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Edgar Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Tony Gwynn is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yount is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Boomers are on top 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Troy Percival.
Now at the plate, Robin Yount. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Robin Yount.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Jackson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Chipper calls for it. And he's got it for out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Thomas in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Yount scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dawson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Boomers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nolan Ryan earns the victory on the mound. Oral Hershiser pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Here now is our final line.